one thing that really stood out to me in the Sahibzadey movie that you guys did was Mata Gujri and her Gursikh qualities. It's not like she's portrayed in other Sakhis or other movies or things like that, where she's a very worried, scared person. In your movie, she showed Gursikh qualities, accepting Pana, accepting Hukam, keeping that calm energy, and those kinds of things. How did you model Mata Gujri? How did you know to make those qualities in a cartoon?
Okay, because we knew, like we had during our growing years, like the Sakis were told of Mataji as an embodiment of courage, of Pana, and everything. Because she accepted the shahidi of her husband, Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, and then she had the courage to take in her hands head of Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, Pavitra Ona da jehda shees leke aaye, and then she was like a very strong lady, and because she was embodiment of Sikhi and then the years in Baba Bakala and all. So then we have heard stories of all the Sikh bibiyan, who endured so much of pain. They had to watch their children be killed before their eyes. So we knew that Mata Gujri ji was the inspiration of all those ladies, all those Sikh bibiyan. So it has to be like that. And there's very interesting story behind the way when we were looking around for a voiceover for Mata Gujri ji. So we were like totally novice to this line. We had no idea how the animation is done. We had no idea how the movie is done. Nothing. So just only we only wanted to do the animation. That was the only thing which was driving us. We got the script ready. And then we thought, like, where should we go to do the dialogue recording? So there was used to be Dara studio near the Dara Singh, the wrestler.
Yeah.
He had a studio here. So we said, okay, Dara studio, okay, maybe this will help us. So we reached them and we asked them, okay, we want to do some recording. So no, we are a film studio. We do the shootings there. We have the setups and all. So then where we go? Okay, you go to the other studio. So they send us to another studio, which was the real recording studio. They used to dub the movies and all.
I see.
And the person, luckily, he was a co-producer of one of the first very celebrated Punjabi movie, Chan Pardesi, which won the national award in India. And then he asked us, so you have the script ready? Yes. So have you done the screenplay? What's that? So I said, man, you have to have a screenplay. So screenplay will decide how the story is set and everything. And they, okay.
Yeah. So just to clarify for people, so script is you have all the dialogue.
Yes.
Screenplay is you are talking about what the scene is. Who is saying what their emotion, like this person is going to say this in a confused voice. This person is going to this kinds of things.
And the setup, like where the camera would be,
is going to go,
and all those stuff, and it's a detail before the whole movie can be cut up in so many small scenes, and each scene can have a different screenplay.
And this was the first time you heard that you need screenplay. Yeah. So now you have to learn how to write a screenplay.
Yes. So I say, we don't know how to do screenplay. They say, okay, I can introduce to somebody who does a screenplay for Punjabi movies. So here comes the guy. Yeah. And then we could see him. His eyes were red shot, like the hangover from the last night.
Oh, no.
and he said, like, hey, I'll do your screenplay. I'll charge you this money, and I'll come and stay in a hotel in Chandigarh. Your every food, everything will be taken care by you. I say hotel, food, and everything. So man, this guy is gonna drink.
Yeah, he's gonna drink and eat, and on your dime.
and write screenplay for Sahibzadey. I said, no, we are not going to do it. So we'll do without screenplay. Okay, we decided we're not going to do screenplay. We'll do it without it, whatever. So then came the stage where we needed the voiceovers. In animation, you do the recording first because you can waste the word, right? Because you
Oh
draw every
yeah.
single line. So in normal movies, you can shoot, you can do multiple shots, you can have so much of extra shoot. Then on the editing table, you cut and you create the whole movie, and then the actors come and do the dubbing again.
I
Okay,
see.
so here we didn't have that kind of luxury. We could have done extra scenes because every scene drawn is the cost to the movie. So we decided we'll do the dubbing first,
Yeah.
and then we were doing searching for different people. And when it came to Mata Kuchri ji, somebody uh, suggested there's a lady. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਤੋਪ ਹੈ ਨਾ, she's a top in Punjabi theater. You know, so if you want a big shot in Punjabi
Yeah.
theater, and she can do a very good job. And say, okay. So then one day we said, okay, she'll come for the audition. You know, so we were sitting in the studio, and then the lady walks in, and she has a cut short, a bob cut here, and I say, I don't see Mata Gujari ji.
Yeah.
And I say, now what to do now? And it so happened she was such a accomplished lady. And before she came, I had a talk with her on the telephone. I said, okay, can I send you the script? You can rehearse it. No, Sukhwinder ji, ਮੈਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਥੀਏਟਰ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹੋਗੇ ਖੜੇ ਖੜੇ 4-5 different variations ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਦੇਾਂਗੇ ਨਾ. I can do different variations, I can give different takes, you can decide what you want. And then when she goes into the recording setup, and she could deliver.
Yeah.
She could speak a single dialogue. Every dialogue she was speaking was not coming proper. Then I told her, ma'am, take the script, do a rehearsal, come back again.
Yeah.
And then when going back, she told the story, no, I can do this script. No, I can do this role. And now we were stuck. I told so many people. Then I had a friend. He's in Windsor these days. Sukhwinder Singh. And his wife, she used to teach in a school. And I asked her, do you have a drama teacher in the school? Maybe she can help. She introduced me to a few ladies. None were were passing our test. No?
Yeah.
Then I told that Panji, why don't you do it? You know? See, no, I never done acting. I do a casual news reading on All India Radio, but or that too in Hindi. But I've never done acting, anything of the sort. I can try, come. And you won't believe, in one take, she did all the dialogues.
Oh, wow.
One take.
Yeah.
The whole story. And we normally, if it's such a long story, we would have taken so many different takes.
Right.
And she said my hairs were all, I had hair raising experience. Yeah. And because that's Bhavna was there, no?
Yeah.
She was so much the emotions were there. She was feeling overwhelmed because she's doing dialogue for Mata Gujri ji. And that transcended to the story also.
Yeah.
That when the audience used to watch the movie, they could feel that emotions, it's so amazing.